Hey everybody, what's up? Eddie here, and welcome back to King's Court. Let's just jump right into the news, shall we? Russell Westbrook is in Los Angeles representing the Lakers. Now, another LA native representing his home team, the other being Paul George, or I guess to an extent, another being Kawhi Leonard. Well, here is my immediate thoughts about the Lakers making this trade. I initially think they should have done the Buddy Hield trade. I think Buddy Hield would have fit better for the Lakers than Russell Westbrook, because Buddy Hield at least spaces the floor and answers the question about a guard that could score, whereas the Lakers, they needed, I think, a guard that was able to shoot. So it's definitely an upgrade from the supposed rumor that the Lakers are trying to move on from Shooter, or Shooter trying to move on from the Lakers. But I definitely don't think Russell Westbrook was the answer for the Lakers if you're trying to win the championship. He by no means makes the Lakers worse, but I do think they could have approached this trade to lose Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, and Montrezl Harrell for better players, or a better player. I definitely think the Lakers were right to get rid of Kuzma already. I think he was one of the worst Laker players on the team, and so many Laker fans that I personally know say otherwise, but he's definitely not going to be getting any better. I think Kyle Kuzma has hit his peak, and that's as good as he's going to get. And I've been right. Yes, he has his occasional 20 and 30-point games, but coincidentally, they happen to be against the worst teams. So, of course, you're going to score more baskets if you're getting more shots. Are they efficient shots? Are you making most of them? That's always been the thing hovering Kyle Kuzma. That is why I never thought he was a great player. I thought at one point he was going to be a good one, but I definitely don't think he was ever a steal by any means. I'm still upset he has a championship in the sense that he's not good enough to have one, but right situation, right time, of course you're going to get one. But anyway, let's keep talking about the Westbrook trade. For the Wizards, it makes sense if you're trying to get rid of Westbrook and Bradley Beal already. I think it's going to happen. Bradley Beal doesn't want to say it, but he's going to be up for trades soon. I definitely think there's teams out there that are willing to pay and give up for Bradley Beal. They just got to find the right suitor for him and what he's worth. But Westbrook, here for the Lakers, it's always been 3-point shooting that you need to surround AD and LeBron with. Definitely those guys could score on the inside on their own. Lob, sneaky pass, crazy pass, all these little things. Those two can do the inside themselves. On the outside, you need someone that's a sharpshooter, a dead eye shot, someone that could score with someone in their face. Buddy Hield would have answered that question. I've wanted to see Buddy Hield in a different situation. I've wanted to see him play, but I don't want to watch no Kings games whatsoever. So it's disappointing for the Lakers to get Russell Westbrook in the sense that, Buddy Hield would have been a better suitor. Of course, me being a Clippers fan, this bodes well for me, but, you'd want to spice up the NBA by making good teams even better, but I definitely don't think this is the approach the Lakers should have done. Russell Westbrook, he doesn't space the floor for AD or LeBron. He only clogs it up by, being the occasional drive man. And I guess I don't see him improving the Lakers defense. If anything, it might get worse this upcoming season. Caldwell Pope was definitely one of the better defenders, single player defenders on the team. Kuzma and Harrell are for sure not going to be missed on the defensive end, but Russell Westbrook being definitely doesn't help the defense, nor will it improve the offense very much. Yeah, you have the occasional drive and dump to AD or LeBron, but if there's no one out there in the perimeter that can shoot, what's gonna give other teams the incentive to stay out there? You know, I definitely think the other teams are gonna clog the paint and keep those three guys from driving or scoring in the post. So the Lakers are gonna have to get one or two shooters in the perimeter if they want to, I guess, look like a better team. I don't think that their perimeter shooting has been any better since their championship year. It's definitely not a trade that I would have wanted to see if I was a Laker fan. Yes, Laker fans are excited, but you're kind of tying yourselves into a situation that can you expect them to do much with this team? It's definitely an older team now, and by no means do I think they've blown their chances. I still think they're a championship contender, but these other title contending teams, they have good shooters. I don't see anyone on the Lakers being a good shooter. The best of the big names is LeBron, and I love LeBron, but the three is not his best shot. He'd much rather drive and assist, kind of like what Westbrook does. So somebody's number is going to drop. Somebody's number somewhere, and I strongly doubt it's going to be LeBron's. Occasional rest, maybe, but I don't think his efficiency is going to drop this next season. And I think when it comes down to this trade, it's going to keep the Lakers in the same spot they've been in, given that the players are healthy. But I definitely don't think they got any better. The Clippers, they've got younger with getting two picks that are promising enough. I would hope Tyronn Lue plays them. Definitely with some guys who maybe have 1 foot out the door. They're definitely not amazing replacements because obviously you don't want to gamble with rookie players. But it's definitely promising to not have Doc Rivers on the Clippers team because guaranteed, if he was still wearing a Clippers head coaching uniform or representing the Clippers, there's no way these guys would be getting huge minutes, more than 8 or 10. They'll get the runs, but let's see if they make the best out of them. And of course, I'm talking about Keon Johnson and what was the other guy? It was via trade and it was really late. I wish I could remember. I watched a lot, not most, but a lot of the draft last night, and it's a lot of names to remember, especially me, given that I haven't watched too much college basketball this last season. I only watched maybe like the back half of the NCAA tournament, March Madness. But those are my thoughts about the Lakers trade. What do you guys think? Is it dumb? Is it good for the team? It's definitely a big name, and it'll get butts in seats. But what else is that gonna give you? You want to win. You don't want to. You're not an entertainment group. You are a NBA basketball team. You want to win a championship for your team, and that's what you got to do. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it improves their team. It didn't make them worse. I think it's just going to keep them flat, and they just got older. That's all I really have to analyze that trade. That's all I got for you guys. I'm pretty sure I had something else to talk about today, but at the moment, I'm just drawing a blank. I've already spent too much on the Westbrook trade and what they should have done instead, but I think I'll end it right here. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys on the next video. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But definitely on Monday, I will see you guys again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next episode of King's Court. I'm out.